Bill Morloc here. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through this beautiful little gem and a piece of history. Warhammer 40,000 2nd edition box set. Get a cup of tea, join me as we have a little look through it.
This is Warzone Morloc.
Warhammer 40,000. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. The one and only box set that started it all for me. An absolute delight to see it in the flesh. Thank you to a good friend of mine who has lent us this box, who got it, in my opinion, at an absolute bargain price. Wait until you see the condition of the books inside, and I defy you to find one in better condition than this. Let's take a look at the artwork on the front cover first. Beautiful artwork first of all. We've all seen this miniature represented recently in the Games Day exclusive miniature some years back now, but what a model it is. An old edition of White Dwarf that actually goes through how this wonderful piece of art was created back in the day of, I believe, hand painted canvas art scanned in. Just look at the detail, look at the classic goth there. I love this, the stripes, the symbols, everything about it. It's just nostalgic to me. Classic Blood Angels symbols, iconography, even the flames on the boots and flags everywhere. Everyone had a flag, didn't they? Classic artwork. Let's have a look, take the lid off. Two or more players. So it was multiplayer all the time, 12 to adult. Beautiful art. Beautiful condition on the box as well. Let's just look around the edging of the box before we go into the contents. Some beautiful artwork, that classic 2nd edition Tyranids. I actually really like those models still. I know they're super like out of date and a bit lame, but they're cool. Tyranids attack the Space Wars chapter of Space Marines. And back in the old days, you used to get a book that used to tell you how to make stuff like this before it was all high-end plastic. You could do it out of foam, cocktail sticks, Catachan, whatever they're called. Polystyrene balls with cocktail sticks. Simples, innit? Space Orcs and their Gritchin allies versus the Eldar. Again, look, everybody had a blooming flag. It was awesome. Even the Gritchin, even the Dreadnoughts. Fantastic stuff. Space Marines of the Ultramarines chapter battle against the Space Orc Goths and Bad Moons. Again, look at, I mean, classic Gaz with a banner. Everything I believe is out of production now, but even like the classic shoulder mounted missile launchers and all the terrain features, all of which you could get how to build war games terrain books. On this side it just shows some Blood Angels, again fighting the orcs inside, and lastly on that side, look at that, Blood Angels, Space Marines fight Space Orc Goths and Death Skulls. Look at the classic Death Roller or buggy or war truck, whatever it was called. Lovely bit of themed background there as well. Beautiful art. Here we have the underside of the box. There's a little bit of scuff there where it's obviously been under a bed or in a cupboard. Check it out though. I do love the primer. Batch number even. Oh, where is that? British Red Cross. There you go. Bargain. 35 notes. It did not cost that, I'll tell you that much. First thing to have a little look at. Who remembers these? These are a little throwback that they used to give out. It's just basically a leaflet showing you what you used to get in the box set. Beautifully presented. And then when you want to expand your hobby, Dark Millennium, remember getting that just as it was going out. They've done me like a kipper there. Classic paints, check it out. And you used to be able to get a Terminator or a Lizard Man. Yeah, man, check it out. Super retro. Even that's a little piece of treasure in my opinion, because it's just a throwback to the glory days. So a little look inside. I wonder if this is still valid. Please send me some cool stuff, please. Who remembers that lovely little piece as well? Chaos Space Marine, yeah, you're telling me. And rest in peace, Fantasy. Let's take a look at the first of the models that you used to be able to get. New on sprue, Goth Orcs. Simple and effective. Yeah, if you're still triggered by monopose orcs, yeah, it ain't new. but these were great, except these would penetrate your foot that far deep. I love them. I remember having maybe hundreds of them accumulated from every other kid's box set who slowly got out of the game as they're sort of getting over or past it. Slaughter bases, what's the date on that? GW 1993, well, there you go. Talking a while ago now. And then you've got the classic Gretchen. Look at that. I mean, the gun looks actually quite tasty. Lovely classic detailing on the bases, on the backs there. Again, these are designed to do nothing but irritate the owners. And on slaughter bases, let's have a little look at some of these classic Space Marines now. Now, bearing in mind this is 1993 and had to be produced effectively flat. I just had to put the card behind it to help it focus, but check it out. I mean, mold lines still exist, but classic missile launcher there, detonator or launch button in his left hand. Great stuff. And here the classic sergeant, grizzled face, Aquila on his chest, chainsaw down. Hasn't really changed a great deal. Let's take a moment to check out the retro dice that you used to get. I think that was the sustained fire dice for the assault cannon or something like that. Brilliant stuff. Really retro. 2 of those. Check that out, misfire. How many of those did you all roll? Answer in the comments if that represents your entire gaming fortune or misfortune. Scatter dice. Those were the days. And of course the standard array of dice there. All pristine condition. Let's take a look at the first of the pamphlets that you used to be able to get handed out basically in Games Workshop. It's just an absolute gem of retroness. Check out denim jackets. Wonder if these dudes are still around. Bit of curtains, sleeveless hoodies. But the terrain itself, I mean, I think it looks fantastic. The green rolling hills, everyone's got a flag. Oh look, Warhammer Fantasy. This is the original box that you used to be able to get. Let's have a little look there. Bretonian Knights, fantastic. Lizard Men, Bowmen, little skinks. I don't even know what the lore is for lizard men at the moment. Are they demons? Are they lizards? Who knows? But look at what you used to get in the old box set. I forgot that you even got lizard men. It wasn't orcs. Castles, everything. Flamer templates and whipping sticks. If you didn't smash those into your mate's arms, did you even Warhammer? Beautiful art. Check that out. I mean, dragons are back in norm with Age of Sigmar 3rd. Check out Patrick's videos on Warhammer Plus for those. But dragons are cool. The backgrounds are cool. The terrain is amazing. There's the main spread. There you go, centre page. I mean, while others were looking at other magazines, this was our centrefold, including a cardboard dreadnought. Remember that terrain, cardboard pressed terrain, flamer templates. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful scenes of Space Wolves taking on the Tyranids. Used to be cheap then. I don't know how to make. You kids don't even know you're born. We had to make our own. I was never that bad though, to be fair. I've always aimed for that. Never that. Golden Demon. Who remembers Crowds? And that's the back of the pamphlet there. A pristine condition, original 2nd edition rulebook. Look at that. I mean, I have a copy of my own, but it is missing the cover and it's absolutely thumbed to pieces, so we shall take very good care. Inside cover, again, beautiful art. Some grim dark, naturally John Blanche. Everything is just fantastic inside. It's more of a cursory glance because I'm sure everyone knows what the rules were back then if you played, but the colour pages for me were where it was at. I mean, I still think those Terminators look amazing. And that RTB-01 Space Marine with the classic open hand resting bolt gun. Chaos Marines have somewhat improved, as have Orcs. Oh look, current Eldar. Beautiful, beautiful art. They knew how to do a layout back then. That one for me, one of my favourites. Look at the Tyranids there. No slime. I'm surprised they haven't got flags. Oh, there's a major Gene Stealer cultist up there. Obviously a homage to the new model, or the other way around. Space Wolves. Look at that. It's so thematic, just coming out the trees, fighting. Everyone's got a flag. Classic librarian colours. Lovely big high walls that just scales the model, the artwork so nicely. Fantastic stuff. You can get these in Forge World now, obviously a scaled up version for retro gaming. They're probably still around. Get a wiggle on GW. And that's essentially the rulebook, and you used to have all of the, basically a quick play guide in the back. Wonderful stuff. Next up is the Codex Army Lists by Jervis Johnson and Andy Chambers, now ascended to the Golden Throne. The contents list, it's just a way of getting started. Like an index prior to the codexes coming out for the game. Awesome. Everything is awesome. Imperial Guard. Fantastic art. Imperial Agents. Squats. Look at it. Let's get some Squats weapon profiles. If anyone's thinking of playing Squats kill team, it's going to happen. There you go. Screenshot that. Get it down here. How to paint your models leaflet. Lovely stuff. But check all these out. Blood Drinkers, Eagle Warriors, Mentors. Look out for one of them coming with my Emperor's Spears army. Armageddon Scenario Pack. So it's just a little pamphlet, but if you want to play some themed games, I mean, look at that. How cool is that? Look at that jetpack on that. What does that look like to you? Looks like me on a cold day. There he is, the Emperor of Mankind. Now some good stuff. Who remembers this book? That classic. I mean, look at that. I always used to think he was holding the missile launcher like a gun. I was this many years old when I realised he wasn't. Is that Titans in the background perhaps? Or Speeders? Beautiful art on the inside. And this book basically contained all sorts of awesome Wargear options, Harlequin's Kiss, retro, flamers, flesh borers. Is that an Eldar last gun? I know they used to have them. Beautiful things. And then on the inside cover we had that artwork there. Again, somebody loved their Blood Angels. I think they were my first army based on this book. Is it Commandos? It's like a camo scheme on the Orcs. Again, everyone's got a flag. It looks like wrestling in the 90s. And on the back cover, again, that lovely building that was already featured a few times, with everybody having a flag. The last of the books is Codex Imperialis. Again, a small version of the cover, the box art on the back. I absolutely love this, and it was also the first time of seeing the scouts stroke squats. I mean, come on, man. come on. What were you thinking? This is all fantastic though. I might look to replicate some of these for future projects. Tyranids, what those little gribblies have got at the back there. What were these? Answers on a postcard if you knew what these are. I love the classic scheme. And inside this book, don't even know what was in it. Oh, it's just a primer for the world, I think. Oh no, you did get a lot of stuff. A lot of rules. If anybody wants to see any more of this close up, leave a comment in the comment section and I will do a follow-up or post some pictures in the Brain Trust group. Ragnar, Blackwing, Space Wolves and Thraka. Ancient enemies even to this day. What else did we have here? The Flamer templates and all the tokens. Just to get it the right way around. Jam. Flamed. Fast speed, combat speed, slow speed. They're all quite handy. A little hand flamer, remember that? Heavy flamer and flamer template there. Vehicle turning template. God, I only just remembered using these. Blast templates for sustained barrages and things like that. All in pristine condition. Oh, there's some rules. Oh, so it told you what weapons could use it. That's pretty handy. Wouldn't last a minute now though, because you'd have to do it in microprint. Quick play guide on hard press card. All very table heavy. What were these? Mission cards still on their press card. I wonder if we could adapt any of these to be modern games. Some Wargear cards there. Some of them have popped off, but I don't want to pop any more off. Combi weapons, haywire grenades, bionic eyes, vortex grenades. Speaking of which, vortex grenade, very cool. A big ball of living warp taking you away. Now, for me, the main event. Check these out. This is the original card pressed terrain that formed my childhood. Amazing stuff. An Orc Dreadnought? Why not? Look at that. Counts as still a model, so put that on a base, you can count that in your Orc army. There's loads of it, loads of terrain, and of course the classic checkered Gothic appearance there. Absolutely fantastic box. The last thing of note, I think, will be these vehicle cards. There's just like a data card for each type of vehicle, which I think is quite handy. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you watched this far, this is an absolute gem. They're very rare now, especially in this condition. No longer available, but if you do want current Warhammer 40,000 content boxes at a discount price, check out triplehelixwargames.co.uk for the upcoming Kill Team, upcoming Sisters of Battle, upcoming Orcs, everything Warhammer 40,000 and more. Check out triplehelixwargames.co.uk. If you like this video, remember to like, comment and subscribe. Drop me a comment if you used to have this box. Let me know what your favourite part of it was, what your favourite miniatures are, and if you still have some of the models and want to show them off, join our Facebook group, Warzone Morloc Brain Trust, where you can share all of your work, and we'd love to see it. Till next time, thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by Triple Helix Wargames. For big discounts on Games Workshop products and more, check out triplehelixwargames.co.uk.